Hello Capricorn, welcome to your May 2023 tarot card reading. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. For those of you who are new, my name is Jane. So May is a really exciting month. We've got Jupiter moving into Taurus. We've got that big full moon eclipse in Scorpio. So there's a lot of dynamics, a lot of things going on. Now this video specifically is going to be tarot. So this is a more channeled, more intuitive message. If you want more of the astrology, please check back in the next couple of days because I will be posting these May 2023 astrology forecasts in a separate video. So please keep your eyes open for that. And also don't forget, if you are a member of my Soul Seekers group, that I am going to be doing much more specific videos about the Jupiter in Taurus transit, as well as the full moon eclipse in Scorpio, as well as this Pluto retrograde. This is happening too. There's going to be a lot of content for my Soul Seekers group this month. So if you're not a member, you want to join, all the info is down in the description box down below. So let's go ahead and get into this. You're more than welcome to watch for your sun, moon, or rising sign, whichever resonates the most with you. So let's go ahead and get into it. Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your monthly reading for May 2023. We are going to open up this channel with a card from my intuitive deck here. Okay, clearly that one wants to come through. I'm feeling the energy of collaboration here, meaning you may be trying to go about doing something alone or on your own, and then somehow along that path, finding the right people to come in and assist you. For some reason, I am seeing a lot of assistance energy in the cards this month. Like there are people being strategically put in your path specifically to assist you in attaining your goals. So don't shy away from people who may have a completely different mindset than you have, because there might be some interesting golden nuggets of knowledge in there somewhere that can really help you and ultimately benefit you in the long run. I do feel like people are delegating or employing people, hiring people, outsourcing, whatever the case may be, to also get the tasks that are kind of in your way. I guess we could say the tasks that are in your way, like they still need to get done, but they are also distracting and they pull away from what it is you're trying to do. So collaborating and working with assistant type of people, and I'm not saying you have to have an assistant, like obviously not all of you have assistants like in an office or something, but this could be assistance from anywhere, from family members, from spouses, even from older children, whatever the case is, but delegating in a way that can help keep you focused. That is going to help you so much, Capricorn. It's going to help you feel better about what you're doing. It's going to help you, spend more time doing what you know is ultimately going to be profitable and bring in the most for you. I do think this is a little bit of a workhorse type of month where people are really going to have that energy to put into what it is that they are building. And there's going to be a lot of determination that's coming through. So working together with people could be great. So let's see what else comes out. Starting with the Major Arcana card. So what does the universe need from Capricorn? Let's see here. We have this is what I mean. It just needs you to go. The universe needs you to go to make it happen. It does not need you to stop and smell the roses. That might be like the least spiritual advice I've ever given. This is not a month to stop and smell the roses. All right. This is about going down your path as quickly and as effectively and efficiently as you possibly can. Once the chariot starts going, it doesn't want to slow down. I really hope that you receive some good news through this particular astrological environment. You receive some good news that really lights the fire and gets you going and gets you motivated and inspired. And this is why you're going to need people to help you, because if the charioteer, right, the one driving the chariot, has to worry about everything else, it's going to take a really, really long time to arrive at that destination. But if all the charioteer has to focus on is pointing those horses in the right direction and ensuring that the horses are fueled and fed properly, then that chariot can go, 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 go. All right. And if you do have a go, go, go type of energy level right now, I love that for you. And I think you're exactly where you need to be. If you're struggling with that, this is a time to ask the question, well, what do I need to do in order to have that go, go, go energy? Is it something physical? Like, do I need to get more sleep? Do I need to put my phone down? Do I need to eat better? Do I need to stop drinking caffeine or stop drinking alcohol or stop smoking weed? Or is it like that? Or is it that I need to get all this household stuff taken care of so I can go, go, go? Because this is what's detracting me from doing everything else. So you have to be really honest with yourself about what it is that needs to be taken care of or delegated, hired out, or whatever the case may be. Because I think that chariot is absolutely where you want to be. You want to be on track with your life. You want to be seeing the effects and the results of all the actions that you're taking. So who is in the environment that you need to be aware of, Capricorn? Who is it that is in the environment that you need to be most aware of? We have a page of wands. See, this does feel like a little mess. I mean, this is a page. It's a messenger. People that you can employ to do your bidding, right? Page is here to help make sure your life is easier. Now, all of you are going to have different people fulfilling this role, and it probably won't be just one single person. You know, like, let's say you're even at work, and let's say you have a whole bunch of people who are, let's say you're a part of a creative team. So you're all kind of in the same position, but you're not in a position to delegate anything, to delegate tasks, because that would come from your manager, right? However, what you can do is say, you know what, this is not where I'm really the strongest. This is not where I really blossom. Maybe I could trade tasks, or I could negotiate with someone on the team or work with the management to make sure that this is something that I can do, because I know this is what I'm going to be good at, and I know they'll probably be good at that other thing too. So if we just put each other in our strengths, we're all going to benefit. Page of Wands seems really amenable to that. Page of Wands seems excited about that notion and is completely willing to be a part of that. Okay, so pay attention to those people that are able to assist you in that way. This is not just good for you. It is not only what is best for you. This is absolutely what is best for everyone involved. All right, so let's see what where is my deck? Oh, it's right here. They're right in front of me. Okay. Let's see what comes through for Capricorn for the first row of cards for Capricorn. Two of Cups, Eight of Cups, and King of Coins. Yeah, the Two of Cups feels like an alliance. There could also be a really high quality conversation that is had. Maybe it's a conversation talking about, you know, what's ahead, what needs to be done, all of that. Sometimes there is a more romantic union here with the Two of Cups. If you have your pressure off, right? Like if you are strategically putting yourself in a position of strength, you are likely relieving yourself of a lot of the things that make you feel weak or make you feel insufficient or insecure, right? So when you have that feeling of strength, it is really common to come together in a beautifully intimate way with the people that you love, especially if they're already in your life, like a spouse, right? You can kind of melt into that connection and reunite in some way because you feel safe and secure to do that. You're not in any kind of a state of survival here. And if you're looking for new people, chances are this is an indication that those new people are going to start showing up for you, and that the teamwork and the alliance and the connection is actually going to be really, really good. It's something that you'll like, something you will enjoy, and again, like I said before, something that everyone will profit from. With the Eight of Cups, it suggests that you are moving away from something, Probably this is you moving away from trying to do most of it yourself. That is one thing that Capricorn is super guilty of a lot of the time, is like putting everything on their own shoulders and holding themselves responsible for so many things that maybe they don't necessarily need to be held responsible for. You can often bear the weight of the world or bear the weight of your family on your own shoulders. Now, obviously, if you have sick family members or struggling family members, you're stepping up to the plate. There's nothing wrong with that. But at a certain point, you are going to have to put yourself first. At a certain point, you are going to have to put yourself in a position where you can thrive. Because if you thrive, then everyone that you're helping is also going to thrive as well. This is not a time for Capricorn to put themselves or their desires or their goals and ambitions on the back burner. And I see with the King of Coins here that this is you kind of, putting your foot down and being really stubborn in terms of what you will and will not do. You may actually have a more difficult personality this month, which is fine. I think as Mars comes into that 8th house later on in May 20th. May, I was going to say March. Yeah, May 20th is when Mars comes into Leo. That's probably when you're going to have that real stubborn streak, and you're going to say, no, this is what I'm willing to do. This is not what I'm willing to do. And anything outside of the things that I'm willing to do must be delegated or hired out. Because they're simply, I'm not going to say they don't align or they're not supportive or not helpful, those tasks, right? They are, and that's exactly the point. Because they are so helpful, it makes sense to have other people take care of them, because it will facilitate or catalyze, it will speed everything up. I do think Capricorn is worried about speed right now. They're wanting things done better and faster. They're not, right? Chariot is a really fast card, and I'm feeling speed from this card as well. I don't know that you're in a position where you're wanting to be patient for things. You're not wanting to sit around and wait and see and be in a state of surrender. I think if you were to do that whole state of surrender thing, you would drive yourself absolutely up the wall, right? This is a time where Capricorn needs to get their hands in the dirt, get in the trenches and make things happen. But only certain things, right? It's a list that maybe you are going to have to communicate with other people. I'm responsible for this, and you are responsible for that. Very black and white, clear cut. So there is no question and there is no blur, and therefore everyone knows exactly what is expected of them. Okay, laying down the law a little bit, it does put you in that position of power, in that position of leadership. And perhaps maybe that is what your circumstances demand. Okay, kind of an interesting reading. I haven't done a reading like this in a really long time. But let's see what comes through. For the second row for Capricorn, we have another Page of Wands, a Knight of Coins, why am I feeling like a lot of things are going to start showing up for you? This is what happens when you are super clear with things in your life. This is what happens when you dedicate energy only to a certain path. Okay, I don't think right now is the best time for Capricorn to be balanced and taking a balanced approach to life, meaning you split up your day of like, okay, well, this is the time I'm in my office, and this is the time I spend with my family, and this is the time I go to yoga, and this is the time I do my housework, and this is the time for right? It's like you're at work, or you're doing this project, or you're doing that, and that's it, and that's the only thing you're focusing on. Now, obviously, please take care of your health while you're doing that. But it's like the more and more heavy weighted you are in that area, look at all these people that start showing up. I mean, there's a ton of people here. Capricorn, how can I help you? Capricorn, you're doing so great. Your business is growing so well. What can I do? How can I be of assistance? All the things. And with this Knight of Coins, this feels like this could be someone with whom you are joining in this Two of Cups, quote unquote, alliance. The Knight of Coins feels like this is someone who certainly operates more in the mundane. This is someone who would be answering the emails and making the phone calls and, running the errands and taking care of the laundry and, make a personal assistant, quote unquote, type of thing. Now, again, I know not everyone is in a financial position to hire an assistant or something like that. This is someone who's going to fulfill that role. And hopefully, and this is where I think they do well with that. Like they can handle it. Their brain works so well in those small little day-to-day type of life tasks. Where right now with the King of Coins, I see him being so much more of a big picture type of person. That's why he's the charioteer. He is only focused on where that chariot is going. And all the little details of how that's going to happen need to be trickled down to these types of people. Okay? What I'm loving here, though, is the teamwork. It doesn't mean that you think you're superior in any way. It's like everyone, even like in this case, I'm sensing a lot of equality with these pages. Same with the Knight, with the King. It's all leveling out. It's like the success of the kingdom depends on every single person on every tier of the social structure of that kingdom. So even if it's someone just running little errands versus someone doing some more administrative stuff versus the big visionary stuff, it is all equal on this playing field. But it is important for you, Capricorn, to be in this visionary seat. Now, if you are a business owner, I know a lot of you are, or if you do work in a bigger corporation, which I know a lot of you do, this might be an opportunity for you to either get yourself promoted or take your business to that next financial rung on the ladder. And there's a lot of this has got to happen now type of energy. This is happening now. I don't think Capricorn is happy with any plateau. If you've felt like you've been stagnated, or you felt like things haven't really progressed, or you haven't experienced the growth based on your activity that you would prefer, then this is a time when you really put that pedal to the metal and you start going. But again, the only way that this chariot is going to really not inch forward, but it's going to take leaps and bounds forward, is if you are solely focused on this. You are going to have to delegate. Okay, let's see what else comes through. For Capricorn for May 2023. Wheel of Fortune does not surprise me, especially not with the Chariot. We've got the Nine of Cups as well. Let me move my microphone back a little bit. Okay. And the Queen of Wands. See, the Queen of Wands, I'm loving what's going on with this particular diagonal. Even actually, the Knight of Coins feels paramount. This is a really, really important person. It's not you though, but it is a really, really important person. Someone that you rely upon like crazy, all right? Now, if you are an employer, this could be a key employee, one that if you lost them, it would be really hard. It might be a good time to figure out what you might do to incentivize them to continue to stay or whatever the case may be. This person is integral because they have control of a lot of the, scheduling or getting the housework done or getting the more mundane tasks done. All the things that help support you. But there is a partnership here with the Queen of Wands too. This could, be a client or an employer, whatever the case. I'm loving this connection here as well. There seems to be a lot of synthesis. Things are really meshing. You are meeting people who are not like you, but man, oh man, do they complement you. Their skill set complements your skill set. While you're sitting here in this king's throne with the vision, with the strategy, here's someone who executes on those things. This feels like a right-hand man type of deal, or right-hand woman, okay, or right-hand person right next to you, standing next to you, and maybe you're in the dream space up here, and this is someone who says, okay, well, I know how to make that dream a reality. And this is the person who might also go out and find the people too. Now, keep in mind that I know that not all of you are working in a big corporate space. I know not a lot of you have these huge aspirations or whatever the case is, but it's always nice to have someone in your corner. It could also be a best friend. It could be a family member, a sibling, something like that. But the complement between your personality and their personality is so symbiotic right now. And there seems to be a wonderful cohesion. And I think there's a lot of appreciation as well. And I almost am kind of sensing that the whole team of people, the whole family here, with their individual roles and responsibilities, they're all going to start seeing this wheel of fortune spinning forward. Like when you start seeing money coming in, or you start seeing opportunities show up, you get that job offer, you find that perfect house in that new city that you're wanting to move to. Like when you start seeing that stuff really actualize and formulate, I think there is kind of a sense of confirmation that this approach to things is an idealized approach. To have these this is how companies are run, right? Everyone has their specialty, there's special departments, there's special people with different skill sets, all applying those skill sets together so these big companies can make stuff happen. So even if you're applying that on a small scale, like if you're just a freelancer, well, maybe this is a good time for you to hire someone to do a task for you, or someone to run your social media, or someone to do your bookkeeping, or someone to do your marketing, or whatever. So you can take that off your plate and you can focus on your skill, and that is it. And once you do that, all the time that you were spent doing things that you weren't good at, you start doing things that generate income, and you start earning more income. And with the 9 of Cups, this is putting you in a place like where you're strong. And when you're in that place of strength, this was one of the very first things I said, when you're in that position of strength, so many other aspects of your life come together. When you feel victorious, when you feel like you have control, like you feel like you're doing well, it's kind of a positive karmic wheel that's spinning here. So if you're not happy with the way that things have been going for you, then this is the time for you to change that and to really think about who you can bring in on your team, what you can afford to do to make this happen. Even if it's just one person doing one little thing, I say yes. I say do it. I say it is best for you. As long as it's not making you broke, okay? Please don't put yourself in financial dire straits just because of this tarot reading. But I think many of you know exactly what needs to be done, because we all have something that we don't like doing. Like your laundry. You don't like doing it. You don't like cleaning your car. You don't like answering these emails. You don't like making that schedule. So get someone to do it. So let's take a look at the clarifiers. This is kind of I don't even know that this reading doesn't feel very nuanced. It's kind of smacking me in the face. Like it's pretty clear. But we're going to see if we can get more information with the clarifiers. What else does Capricorn need to know? We're going to cover that in the comprehensive reading. We're going to talk for another 25 to 30 minutes about all these new cards that I'm about to lay out. All the info in the description box down below if you want to check it out. See what comes through, what else comes through for Capricorn that you're going to need to know. Bashfulness, okay. And what else over here in the environment position? Creative ingenuity. Oh my gosh. I really, really love the turn of events. May feels like a big turn of events. And this may have a lot to do with the final eclipse in Scorpio. And I know the nodes are still in there and they'll be in there until July. But like as of July, we are no longer in that Scorpio-Taurus axis with the nodes anymore. Okay, so there's going to be a really, really big shift there. Let's see, let's pull out one more card here. But this does feel like a really positive turn of events. Another Queen of Wands. And Seven of Wands. So let's take a look at this Two of Cups. What else does Capricorn need to know about this Two of Cups? Nine of Coins. It's profitable, really profitable, beneficial, strength. And Judgment. Eight of Cups. Four of Swords. Death, rebirth, and Five of Wands. King of Coins, we have a Page of Swords, another page. Temperance. And the Magician. This is likely a huge lesson in trust for Capricorn. This may not necessarily be about you going out and getting stuff. This is probably about you learning how to trust people on a deeper level, trusting people to believe in your vision and trusting people to be a part of it and trusting people to help you, trusting yourself to ask for help when you need it. Page of Wands, we have a Five of Swords. We have an Eight of Wands, and we have a Two of Coins. Seven of Swords. There's a lot of resistance here with all these people. There is a lot of resistance, like for real. Okay, Three of Swords. Oh my gosh. It's like a card of resistance for every single one of these pages. Every single one. The World. And a Six of Wands. For the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Coins. You seem like you're coming out as the coin energy here. Lovers. And another page. Seven of Wands, another Page of Wands, and another Eight of Cups. A lot of Page of Wands here. We have a Queen of Wands with the Empress, with the Hermit, and Justice. All right, this is where we're going to pick up for you, Capricorn. You know how much I love you. Have an amazing month, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.